Deep in the whispering woods, where morning dew twinkles like thousands of tiny diamonds on the mossy forest floor, lived a little mouse named Whiskers.
Another beautiful morning and gasps, "Oh no, my charm!"
You see, dear little friends, this was no ordinary charm. It was his special acorn.
This isn't good. The acorn's never been this dull, ever. Something is really wrong.
Whiskers wandered into his usual neighborhood, but today something was wrong.
Daisy, what's happened to you?
Even the brook's crystal sparkle was gone.
No, the whole forest is turning gray.
Whiskers, something's terribly wrong in the forest. Look!
And notice, children, Pip's golden glow had lost its warm shimmer. When her light fades, danger can't be far away. Other forest creatures gathered in the clearing, and even the sunlight felt weak behind a grayish veil.
My feathers are losing their color. Look!
My acorns don't shine anymore, and the leaves on my oak are turning grey.
It started when my charm lost its glow.
Whiskers! I think I know what's happening. Follow me.
Do you think she's right? Keep that thought in mind. What they found was about to turn their quiet morning into an extraordinary adventure.
Hold on, I think we're close.
And there it stood, older than memory, yet glowing with something strangely familiar.
Welcome to the labyrinth of muddly moss?
And then the acorn mark began to glow.
It looks just like my charm, but so bright.
What's the moonlit acorn?
My grandfather told me about it. It's a very old legend. Long ago, when the forest was young, the great oak created a magical acorn to preserve the colors of every living thing. But one day, it vanished into the moss maze.
And now that my charm is connected to it, its disappearance is affecting the whole forest.
Then we have to find the moonlit acorn.
But the maze is dangerous. No one's ever come back.
Well, someone has to try.
And that's when, dear friends, one very small mouse decided to take on a very, very big adventure.
But Pip, you know I'm not as brave as the other creatures in the forest. What if we get lost? What if...
Hey, remember when you saved me from that spider's web last winter?
That was different.
No, it wasn't. And besides, you've got me. My light's like a magical lantern, except it can tell jokes.
And notice, little friends, Pip's glow brightened a little more with every encouraging word.
We believe in you!
You are our leader. Good luck in that journey.
You're right. The forest needs its colors back, and I need to try. Let's go!
And so, our heroes stepped into the legendary moss maze, where magic flows like morning mist and the air itself seems to breathe.
Whoa, even the moss is winking at me.
Pip, look, the moss, it's breathing.
It's like the whole maze is alive, or hungry.
Welcome, little seekers. Prove your worth. And you, if you heard that, would you keep going?
The way back, it's gone.
Don't worry, look up. I can see the whole maze from here.
With no way back, the only road was forward. Sometimes the greatest adventures begin when you can't turn around.
Okay, no turning back now. Forward.
Ooh, these look fun. Watch this.
Pip, be careful. What if you... Whoa! This is actually kind of fun.
See, sometimes the best way forward is to bounce.
And maybe you too, little viewers, might take a jump or two, if you were here. They entered a dense grove where tall ancient trees arched overhead, their trunks wrapped in ivy.
Little travelers, listen well. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers.
The forest itself had become their teacher.
Seek the Lady of Toads. She keeps the ancient secrets.
They're talking about Tansy, and maybe she knows where the berry pie of the maze is hiding.
Atop a throne made from a majestic mushroom sits Tansy.
Well, well, visitors to my maze. It's been a long time since any young ones came seeking the moonlit acorn.
Hello, miss? Ma'am?
Just Tansy will do, little mouse.
You know who we are?
In a maze this old, news travels through the whispers of moss. You seek the moonlit acorn, yes? I will guide you, but beware. Riddles guard every turn. Are you ready to have your wits tested?
We'll try.
And you? Do you think you'd know the answers?
1,000 years ago, when magic was young, the great oak sage created this maze to protect the moonlit acorn. Only those with a pure heart and a courageous spirit can reach its center.
Why was the acorn hidden?
Because the power to give color to all life is too precious to be left unguarded. But now, the colors fade. The time has come for a new guardian.
A new guardian? You mean...
We shall see who is worthy, little light. Come, onward.
And in that moment, Pip's glow flared brighter. Not for herself, but for Whiskers.
First riddle, young seekers. What shows everything but gives nothing back? What holds every image yet owns nothing?
And if it were you, little viewers, what would you say?
Shows everything, gives nothing.
You can do this, Whiskers.
Wait, I see us in the water, but the water doesn't keep us a reflection.
Wisdom often comes not from knowing everything, but from truly seeing what's right before you.
And also from not slipping into the pool, right?
They descend into a tunnel lined with pale, glowing spores that swirl like gentle snowflakes in a warm breeze. The air hums faintly with a melody, the sound of thousands of tiny voices singing in harmony.
Oh my, they're singing.
The spores sang an ancient song, older than the oldest oak, sweeter than the sweetest honey.
Pip, you're leading them like a symphony.
I didn't know I could do this. They're showing us the safe path.
Sometimes our greatest gifts appear when we help others. Here's the secret, little ones. Tickle, don't tangle.
Tickle them?
He, that tickles.
Me too, me too.
And here I thought I was the only one who liked being tickled.
All aboard the Leaf Express. Hold on, this stream has a mind of its own.
Here we go!
This is better than flying. Look at those crystal caves.
I can see fish swimming above us. This is amazing. Through tunnels of crystal and corridors of light, they rode nature's own roller coaster.
They arrive in a chamber where stones of every color hum softly. The air is warm and smells faintly of wildflowers.
The stones are lonely. They need a new voice to complete their song.
But I can't sing well. I only squeak.
Your squeak is music to me.
And to you too? Imagine, maybe your voice could wake these stones.
I did that?
Thank you, little mouse. The door is yours.
Hold on tight, little ones. The maze is rearranging.
What's happening?
The whole maze is changing like a giant puzzle.
And if you were here, would you hold on tight or leap from leaf to leaf? With a deep groan, the maze began to stir.
Tansy.
Stay calm, young one. Find another path. This is your final test.
I'm not leaving you. Look, I can see her through those cracks. I'll use my light to keep us connected.
And her light traced a path so bright, it felt like the children at home could almost grab it. Whiskers wandered into a chamber glowing with drifting lights. The air hummed softly with bell-like voices.
Oh, a visitor. We haven't seen a mouse in ages.
Are you lost, little one?
My friend is trapped on the other side of the wall. I need to help her find me.
We have glittering dust. You can paint messages in the air.
Like this?
Perfect. You're a natural artist.
And you, little friends, if you could paint a magic message, what would it say? The glowing arrows float through the maze, guiding Tansy back to them. She emerges from between the mossy walls, her lily pad hat glistening with dew.
Beautiful work, Whiskers. Your quick thinking would make any hero proud.
Really, I just did what felt right.
That, little mouse, is exactly what makes a true hero.
Look, your charm's glowing brighter. You're getting braver.
And this time the acorn shone so brightly that even Pip had to blink. Before them rose the legendary spiral of seasons, where time itself dances in endless cycles.
Spring, summer, autumn, winter, all on one staircase.
It's like walking through an entire year in just minutes.
Time moves differently here. We climb through the heartbeat of the forest itself.
And in that heartbeat, Whiskers felt his own grow stronger. They step into a grand clearing. In the center stood a crystal pedestal, empty, except for the vines above it, cradling a radiant acorn glowing like a piece of the moon.
The moonlit acorn.
But it's trapped! Those vines are holding it tight!
The final trial awaits. This riddle is the most difficult of all. Listen carefully, brave ones. Light alone dazzles and blinds. Shadow alone obscures and hides. But together they create.
And if you, little viewers, know the answer, whisper it to your neighbor.
Together they balance.
Like me, I need darkness to make my light special.
And like my shadow, it gives your light something to dance with. We need both.
Wise beyond your size, little mouse. Now show the maze what you've learned.
Light and shadow.
Together in perfect balance.
The vines above them responded, their green deepening, then slowly lowering the moonlit acorn into Whiskers' waiting paws.
It's warm and it's singing.
And in that song, there was a little piece of every heart watching.
The whole forest is coming back to life.
Balance has been restored. The maze may rest in peace now.
That evening, as the stars winked from the velvet sky, the forest celebrated with the most magical light dance in living memory.
Welcome home, hero. Thank you for bringing back the colors.
Look, everyone! Whiskers saved the forest!
A toast to the bravest little mouse and the most loyal firefly in all the woods.
Thank you, everyone. But I couldn't have done it alone. Even the smallest mouse can do great things, with friends and courage.
And there's the moral, little friends. Great adventures sometimes begin with a small step, and shine even brighter when they're shared.